Welcome back to another vlog, and today you join me in the Lake District up at Grasmere. Now the reason I'm up at this lake is I'm going to be attempting to catch a 20-pound pike. It's been a target which I've had for the last few years, but to be honest, when it comes to pike fishing, I'm not really that good. So I'm hoping this winter my luck is going to change, and I know fine well that 20-pound pike do live in this lake because I was able to witness my mate Reese catch one from this exact peg almost 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm going to get the rods out. It is freezing cold. I'm hoping that isn't going to put the pike off the feed too much, but I'm feeling pretty confident. So let's see if we can start this winter off by not blanking and catching a pike or two. Well, the rods are out in the lake and I've put 2 rods out, and I've decided to put them at the bottom of the marginal shelf in front of this peg. It drops off fairly quick, in close it is shallow, but as you move further out into the middle of the lake, it goes around to what feels to be around 15 to 20 foot. On that shelf there is quite a bit of weed, but I've got a feeling the pike are going to be towards the bottom of that shelf. Looks like it's going to be a nice day, just above freeze, and it is pretty cold, so I'm going to sit down in a minute and get a coffee or 2 on the go. But yeah, I'm going to see how the next few hours goes. What I'll probably end up doing is reeling in them rods and moving them around the swim, as pike are quite territorial, but it's something that I do know about pike fishing, and hopefully we'll be able to cast that dead bait right in front of a big pike. When you're dead baiting for pike, it's really important to make sure that you've got plenty of dead baits with you throughout the session. The last thing that you want to do is run out of bait and have to pack up and go home early. And because of this, I decided back in summer to have the smart idea of stocking up on fish from the sea to use as dead baits throughout the colder months. Now, I went down to Wales with my mates Phil and Paul. We went out on a boat and let's just say it was a complete disaster. As you can tell, I'm not at a lake. Normally on these vlogs I'm carp fishing, but today we're doing something very different. We're actually going to be sea fishing, and we're going to be going out on a boat for the day. So today's goal is not to spew up, catch a few fish and have a great time. I'm down here with a few mates, so yeah, I'm sure between us we're going to be able to catch a few. So I'm going to go get the rest of the gear from the van and let's see what we can catch out at sea.
Yeah. I'll sacrifice my daughter for a big shark.
Do you know they love little redheads?
Oh, you're going in, Mia.
Is it even on?
I swear down, it's on and recording.
Yeah? I've actually already caught one, but Paul didn't video it either. Oh, look at this. This is a unit. Oh, I've wiped someone out though. Slip D.
It's a slip D, size 4 Kershank, and a Tutti Frutti sardine piece.
Stop it, you're making it worse.
Now you're all probably wondering what actually happened to Paul. Was he acting? Was he actually seasick? Well, I can confirm he was actually very seasick, despite taking plenty of seasickness tablets in the morning. If you don't like sick, make sure to skip the next 15 seconds of the video. But if you wanted to have a good old laugh, check this out.
Help! Oh, someone help. Oh,
Well, it's just gone lunchtime and I haven't caught anything. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling fairly confident when I turned up this morning. But yeah, seems the pike have other ideas. The wind has sort of picked up in the last 20 minutes, half an hour, and it is absolutely freezing cold. And sitting over on this bank is possibly one of the worst decisions I've ever made in my life. And because of that, I've decided I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna pack up, and I'm gonna move venue. In here there are some big pike, but I'm going to go into a different lake, somewhere where I've been carp fishing recently. I know there's plenty of pike in there, a few big ones, but mainly the sort of average 8 to 10 pound. But I just want to save this blank and catch something for the first episode of this new series. Yeah, I'm going to pack up now, get the gear back over to the van and drive off to venue number 2. Oh well. I hate pike fishing. Come on. Boop. 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 And here we are at venue number 2. As you can tell in the background, it is freezing cold, colder than it was at Grasmere, so moving to a warmer venue, it hasn't paid off just yet, but there are good numbers of pike in this lake. We've probably only got about 90 minutes left of daylight. Might not seem like a lot of time, but catching pike in the morning and in the evening are certainly the best times to try and catch them. So I'm going to go in with the same tactics as before, running ledger dead bait, one on a mackerel, probably the other one on a sprat I reckon, or smelt. Yeah, let's see if we can save the awful dreaded blank. Here we go, day 2. Hopefully it's better than day 1. It is probably -4, -5. It is freezing cold, but I'm going to give it another go. As you can see, I've just made the walk down to the swim. I'm in the same area where I fished yesterday, and the reason I've decided to come back to this peg is it's a known area that produces a lot of pike, and also, yes, I didn't catch anything yesterday, but I just feel like I was unlucky. So yeah, I'm gonna hit repeat, unload the gear, get the rods out in the lake, and hopefully day 2 is better than day 1. It's midday and I still haven't caught anything. Yeah, I've only been down here for 90 minutes, but whenever I've been pike fishing in the past, when I cast the dead bait out, if I'm going to catch one, it tends to happen fairly quick. So I've given the left-hand side of the swim a go. Now I'm sort of going to focus my attentions on the middle and sort of a little bit further right, and then later on, if I still haven't caught anything, I'm going to go even further right, because I feel like, yes, we might not be in bite time moving into the next few hours, but surely if I get a dead bait in front of a pike, it's going to take it. That's my theory anyway. But I've had a lot of theories on this vlog, and none of them seem to be coming true. I'm literally packing up, and I've just had a bite on my left-hander. Yeah, it's on. Come on. Yeah, we've got it. Yes. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. I was literally packing up the gear. It is freezing cold. I thought my chance of a bite was pretty much non-existent, so yeah, I was going to pack up, go to the tackle shop. I hate pike fishing. It's moments like this that separate anglers from fishermen. It separates men from the boys, and I can confirm I'm a boy and I want to go home, but I'm going to stick it out on the bank until I catch a pike. Yes, I've just went and lost one because I didn't have a clue what I was doing and I panicked. I think I struck too early. I think that's why it came off. I might be wrong. But yeah, I just got super excited. I was like, ah, bang, struck, and I lost it. But I'm going to stick it out until either I catch a pike or my hands and feet freeze off. No way, I've got another bite on the same rod. Right, I'm gonna leave it a little bit longer this time. I'm not gonna wait too long though, because I don't want it to swallow the trebles. Got it, yes. Oh, please stay on this time. We have worked hard for whatever is on the end of this rod, I tell you now. I don't care whether it's £1 or £10. As long as it's a pike, it'll make me happy. Whoa. There she is. Only a baby, but a bit of a funny netting. We finally, after 2 days of fishing, have a pike. Yay! I can go home now. Oh no, my other rod's got a bite. What am I meant to do here? Bloody hell! My other rod's got a bite. Oh, I don't know what I'm meant to do here. I've got another pike on. I've got another pike. That is absolutely crazy. I've got one in the net, and the other rod has went off. The one in the net is only a small jack. This one feels a little bit bigger. Gonna have an issue here netting the pike, but I'm gonna have 2 pike in the same net, but we'll deal with that bridge when we come to it. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. That is a much better pike, that one. That is a much better pike compared to the one in the net. Oh my God, look at the size of that. Go on, get in the net. That is a big pike. That is, yes, that is a big pike. Oh yes. Apex predator. That is what you call revenge. Look at that. Oh, there we go. We put a lot of hard work in, but eventually the effort paid off. We've been able to catch a couple of pike. I just slipped the other one back. Unfortunately, this one did have someone else's trace in its mouth, so I've spent the last couple of minutes unhooking it. It's probably around 12 to 14 pound. I'm not gonna weigh it. Like I said, I don't want to put it through any more stress. But there we have it, a lovely winter pike, and hopefully it's not going to be the final one of the winter. I would kiss you, but you've got sharp teeth. I told you I was a man, and I was going to stick it out in the cold until I caught a pike. And I didn't just catch one pike, I caught 2. I did have to put the first pike back pretty quick. It was a double take of pike, and to be honest, I've never had that happen before, and I was freaking out, and I was like, what am I meant to do? Yeah, pike are delicate creatures. You want to get them back in the water as soon as possible. So I'll put the little one back, got the big one out on the mat to show you guys. As I mentioned when I was holding it, it did have someone else's trace in its mouth. Luckily for me, I was able to get my trace and the old trace out. If you guys have any tips or advice for me pike fishing this winter, please let me know in the comments below. Honestly, like I said, I am new to it. If you've watched me do something on this trip and you thought, Finn, you're an idiot, you could do this better, or maybe try that, please let me know. Like I said, I'm wanting to learn as much as possible over the winter about pike fishing. So yeah, any feedback you guys give me, I'll very much appreciate it. Anyway, it is time to head for home. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss episode 2, and I'll catch you on the bank sometime.